everybody, and this is the Extreme Vampire, and I'm here for your Raw review for November 23rd, 2015, the post-Survivor Series episode, and, well, some sad, bad news for WWE, and it's not surprising given that they put the belt on Sheamus last night, the other night, as I'm making this video here today on a Tuesday evening, because I've spent all day trying to put together other projects I'm doing, and I've had other things I had to do, so, you know, I would have put this video out earlier, but I finally got around to do it. I have been doing a lot of work on these videos, especially this one, because I have written down notes to let you know what kind of work I'm doing. This is all raw notes. I'm not gonna, go through it in detail, just the, the main points, but new record low for Raw, and, this is the lowest rating it's had in 18 years, since 1997, and, not good. I don't know what we're gonna do. Doesn't seem like there's anything anybody can do about it. Just that it could be because Sheamus is this the new world champion, and maybe fans are pissed off because Roman Reigns was screwed out of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship last night, or the night before, actually, or at Survivor Series, and, not surprising. But, it's football season, and ratings are gonna drop, and whatever, but, I thought the show was, mightily very entertaining. I mean, it's not their best show ever, but it wasn't their worst. There was moments that sucked. I mean, so the matches were short. Let's get into this review here. Just want to say thanks for people that have been watching the past few videos I've had, and please share this video, or I need more subscribers. I've only got a handful here, and I need a lot more. Well, I don't really need, I'm just doing this as a hobby. I'm not trying to make money off of this. I would like to, but this is just something for me to do, because, I'm a wrestling mark, and I watch wrestling all the time, and, I watch other shows, too, like, I still gotta catch up on Gotham from last night, and, Blind Spot's a good show. Other than that, wrestling is pretty much my main priority here, my main priority, and, I've got a, not a surprise, but good news for me, anyways. I don't know if anybody cares, but I'll share that later. And here we are live. Well, this is live, that's unedited, except for what you've seen before, and I believe, there's a picture that I thought I'd, share with you guys before I started my video, and, I do know what it is, and, hopefully I edited it in right, so I'm not just talking out my ass right now, but the New Day was just, pretty much the highlight of the whole episode. Anyways, let's get into this, and like I said, I've got my notes. I got the new record ratings low, and we'll get to the news after this. I'd like to say that first, before I get into the Raw review, that I am expecting to make more videos, probably after Thanksgiving, different videos, top countdown lists of favorite things, like music, movies, just, I am a fan of lists, and I thought I'd make my own, so, as I'm getting used to working my computer here, and all the little things that it has, all I used it for was just to download stuff and watch stuff, so, now I'm trying to get creative, and I used to be creative and do stuff with my old computer back maybe 5-6 years ago, but I've kind of, tapered off. So, and plus, I'm big into paranormal stuff, ghost videos. I know maybe some of you have noticed that on Twitter, that I keep posting these videos from YouTube. Anyways, that's to come later on if anybody cares. You know, I'll maybe making more videos just as the channel grows. I would like, you know, just for everyone to, you know, as you can see, I'm a Nirvana fan, so you expect to find maybe a top 10 favorite Nirvana songs of mine, or, you know, maybe Pearl Jam songs. I'm a grunge. I grew up in the 90s, so. Anyways, more on me in future episodes or future videos. And this is the first Raw review. I've done the Survivor Series review. Not many people give me any feedback. Please, I encourage you guys, give me some feedback so I can make these videos better. Tell me what's good, what's bad, do you agree, do you disagree with me? Let me know so that I can make the best videos possible for your entertainment and for my own, because I get off doing this stuff too. And, you know, and now that I've got more time to make these longer videos, let's get into the Raw review. This is what we're here for, right? Okay, show opens up with the Authority. It's Triple H and the return of Stephanie McMahon. A lot of returns on this episode edition of Raw, by the way. There's a funny Sheamus is boring sign I like to point out. For some reason I wrote that down. I thought it was funny. And here we are, Nashville, Tennessee. Triple H and Stephanie open, and it's you know, they start off with a recap from what happened last night at Survivor Series. You know, they talk about, you know, how Roman Reigns screwed up. He should have shook Triple H's hands. He had 2 chances to make good with the Authority, and he would have been champion, but no, he had to be the, you know, he had to be the asshole, I guess, and not join the Authority, which is supposed to be the right thing, but, you know, fans are gonna boo him anyways. So, you know, that being said, they introduced the new champion. Sheamus comes out, and he's as happy as can be. He is just grinning from ear to ear. He's the new champion, and it's not like he hasn't held the title before, but, you know, this is his 4th world title reign, and, he comes out with, you know, like a smile, and, you know, he talks some shit, you know, whatever, nonsense. I gotta get into all of this. There's a lot that I wrote down, and I already forgot half the stuff of this very forgettable episode. I mean, I hate to shit on it, on these episodes, but this is what I do. This is what this is what people do on their reviews. I've seen some reviews. Anywho, Roman Reigns comes out, and, you know, of course, he wants his rematch clause now. He wants his rematch tonight, and, of course, Triple H says that Stephanie says that ain't happening, and, you know, because he had to spear Triple H, so there's repercussions for that. But Triple H did say he will get his rematch at the next pay-per-view, the next dreaded pay-per-view, TLC, coming in 3 weeks. So that is your main event in a TLC match. So that has been announced. And, you know, a little stare down between Triple H and Roman Reigns. Could this be indications of a match at WrestleMania? Because the rumors were it was supposed to be Seth versus Triple H. Of course, Seth is injured, so Roman Reigns could, you know, if he doesn't win the title by then, could be put in there in that slot against Triple H. Of course, you know, there was the build-up between The Rock and Triple H, but who knows. Anyways, Rusev comes out of nowhere, lays the super kick, or a savate kick, actually, to Roman Reigns, and a bro kick by Sheamus. Roman Reigns is fucked up. He's all hurt. Stephanie adds that tonight there will be a match between Roman Reigns and Rusev. That'll be our main event, and I'm just dying to watch that one. And I almost did die trying to watch this. My blood sugar got low. It was a whole mess. It took me a while to get through this episode. A lot of bullshit. Recap of Undertaker last night at Survivor Series. Again, with this Undertaker, they show a lot of clips. It's like he's gonna retire tonight or something, and I guess that's what they're building up for. I guess it's gonna be at WrestleMania, which I'll get into later. First, and then now Bray Wyatt comes out. You know, you'd think we'd be rid of him for at least a week, but here he comes out with a spooky entrance. Dudley's already in the ring, so they don't even get an entrance. So Dudley's have gone from the pre-show, kickoff show at Survivor Series to jobbing out on Raw, and don't even get an entrance. So that is kind of sad, but you know, the Dudleys, they're up there getting up. I don't even know why they signed them back, but apparently they are going to just be mid-carders until they finally leave and go somewhere else, maybe back to TNA now that they've got a new TV deal. So Dudley's versus Harper and Wyatt of the Wyatt family. Not much of a match. Bubba and Harper pins Bubba with his discus clothesline, destroys him, and Wyatt. The Wyatts come in, all four of them. They attack the Dudleys and destroy the Dudleys, and I guess that's their sacrifice. Apparently, Wyatt still wants the Undertaker. And this feud will continue, unfortunately, so, that's what we got to look forward to. Probably at TLC, there'll be something, maybe, I don't know if Undertaker will do a B-level pay-per-view, but he did do Hell in a Cell, so, and this might be his last, he's on his last legs in the WWE, which, is very unfortunate, but, that's that. Commercial for the more Undertaker propaganda. They're acting like he died last night or something. He won. Can we get over it? Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch, two of my favorite divas, and short match, nothing special. Tamina gets involved a little, back and forth. Exploder by Becky on Sasha. Becky does the armbar, the disarmor, and Team Bad interferes, causing the ref to be distracted, which gets Sasha out of the disarmor. Then a distraction, a roll-up on Becky. Sasha wins. Kind of a nothing match, but they're building Sasha up for a possible match against Charlotte. Maybe at TLC, but I don't know. We'll see how this goes as I will go on the rest of the show. What do we have here? We got the New Day. Now, as you saw in the beginning of this video, I edited a picture, and the costumes, because they're in Nashville, Tennessee, they have this open challenge, this Music City open challenge thing, and they're out. Biggie has a small cowboy hat, a la Kurt Angle, 20 years ago. Well, maybe like 13 years ago, okay. Kofi has his hair braided into a unicorn. Xavier got rid of his Little Richard haircut from last night. They're all with pink unicorn toy ponies, like the one Chavo Guerrero used to have in WCW, Pepe. But total comedy promo. They shit on country music. They're they're getting the cheap heel heat. I'm not a big fan of country music. I'm sorry if anybody's offended by that, but not my style. I'm more of a rock, metal guy. So, but this was funny, and it was very entertaining, which they usually are. Better promo than they did last night. They did good. Lucha Dragons come out and they accept the challenge, and they're speaking broken Spanish, broken English, and Sin Cara actually talks, and they challenge. Then the Usos come out and they want to challenge the New Day. So we've got a triple threat on our hands, but the New Day back out. They back out. They say that, I forgot what they said. They said something like, I don't know, but it could be a triple threat setup coming to the TLC pay-per-view, which, this is a sad state. After the SummerSlam weekend, the only thing WWE really has going for them is NXT and news on that. Some NXT news coming up later. And we get a... there was a Paige interview backstage. She showed up on the screen and said that Charlotte cheated last night because they showed a video, and yes, her arms were under the bottom rope, but when Paige was submitting to the figure 8, so I guess she has a claim, and so that sets up most likely a match tonight, and we'll get to that. And yeah, they are going to have a match tonight as Charlotte is backstage with Renee, and says that she's ready for Paige, and woo, she does that shit, stealing Flair's gimmick. I guess she's entitled to it, I don't know, but she does not do it as good. And a female, a woman doing all of Ric Flair's stuff is not very attractive. It looks stupid. I mean, that's my own opinion. I don't know. Maybe it's cute to some of you. I don't know. And Charlotte is attractive, but I'm more of a Paige guy, anyways. I've posted, as I showed you guys before, my Paige poster. Mark Henry versus Neville. This is a nothing match. Henry says he respects the up-and-comers, the newcomers coming up in the rankings in WWE, so I guess he put out this challenge to face one of the newer guys. So it's Henry versus Neville. Henry outpowers Neville and makes a mistake. Neville kicks him. Short match, goes for the red arrow. It's over. Michael Cole calls it an upset of the year. Really, Mark Henry, has Mark Henry won a match all year? I can't remember if he has. He probably has, but maybe to Bo Dallas or something. I think it was Bo Dallas. Anywho, we're back to, and that match is over, and we get a... Mark Henry, after the match, extends the handshake of honor to Neville, and he shakes his hand, so, shows the sign of respect. So that was kind of cool, nothing spectacular. Stardust is backstage with one of his weird promos, and Titus O'Neil interrupts, as if he went to the wrong room or something. He digs to get the little setup Stardust has, tells him to go there, and then he does his bark and scares the shit out of Stardust, which was not funny at all. It was just stupid. It's childish. Maybe kids out there like that shit, but I don't. I like my shit serious. But, that sets up a 6-man coming up between Stardust and the Road Warriors. Ascension and the Primetime Players and the returning Goldust. Returning to Raw, anyways. So it's brother versus brother. Stardust avoids Goldust at all costs. And you know, pretty much a nothing match, you know. Goldust and Tournament players win with the Clash of the Titus to Connor, and it's a good return for Goldust so far until he jobs out on main event and Superstars. And here comes Alberto Del Rio, the Mex-American United States whatever the fuck champion, with Zeb Coulter. They come out all the way to the announce table to where they cut a promo about how they're done with this Mex-American thing, all the borders are closed, whatever. And this brings Jack Swagger out, and you know, this feud, oh my god, I'm just dreading these matches, but you know, pretty much, you know, Swagger's calls out Zeb, tells him he's sold out, whatever, something like that. And that sets up a feud and sets up a match for a SmackDown, the Thanksgiving episode this Thursday, so I guess that's what we got to look forward to. I'm not looking forward to it. And I may or may not review that show, but, you know, I've barely got time to do this shit right here. I mean, it's not shit. This is I'm trying to put some work into this video here. And I don't even know why I wrote so much stuff. I'm not even reading any of this. I just don't want to be looking down too much. I want to give you guys some eye contact. I wish I could just, like, you know, my eyes are bad. I can just go like that, or maybe, like, read it off the screen. Maybe I'll do that next time. I can just read off the screen. I don't know. That's an idea for next time. Anyways, yeah, we the people. God, no, I'm dreading this match. Charlotte versus Paige for the Divas Championship. The rematch. I will say this match was better than the clusterfuck they had last night, and, you know, at first, there was a slap fest where they both just, like, back and forth slapped for at least 10 times each. It was horrible. I wanted to turn this shit off and give up altogether on everything, and on life too, but I didn't. I stuck with it, and the match got better. It was, like I said, it was a better match than last night's match, so it was going good. I was into it. A lot of back and forth, a lot of submissions, word down holds, crazy spot with Charlotte on top rope and Paige pulling her leg, and she takes a bump. Looked awful, but it looked good, and not awful as in awful, but looked like it hurt her, and apparently she's okay. Great match, but double DQ. They both knock each other out. Dub spot. They go to outside. A spear through the ropes. Charlotte did the spear through the ropes, knocking both her and Paige out of the ring, and they get up to make it to the 10 count, and there's a struggle, and they both stop each other from making the 10 count, double count out. Shitty finish. It was a good match until it turned into a shitty finish, so I gotta take points away from this match. And brawl breaks out. Paige attacks Charlotte afterwards and puts the dreaded PTO on top of the announcer's desk, and like it's gonna hurt anymore than putting it in the ring or on the outside. It's no difference. And Charlotte's in pain, and referees stop it. So this feud must continue. So maybe they'll add Sasha into it, make it a triple threat, but since we already got another triple threat in our hands, fuck it, make every match on TLC as triple threat. So that's that. Like I said, Del Rio and Swagger on SmackDown. Title's not on the line, by the way. They're not saying nothing about championship on the line, but I'm guessing Swagger gets the win, turns it into a title match later on. That's pretty much how they do it. Not that Jack Swagger deserves any title shot. He hasn't beaten anyone or even had a match on any show except for main event or SmackDown. But Superstars. Do we even count those? I don't know. Maybe I'll review a Superstar one of these days when I'm bored. when I got nothing else better to do. Guess who's in the ring? Yes, it's Heath fucking Slater, and he has a guitar and a mic. He's the one-man band. He's gonna sing for us because we're in Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, and he's going to reward us and serenade us with a song, I guess. I don't know what he was doing. He was clearing his throat. He's making some yells, some crazy noises coming out of his mouth, which is not anything. I've heard some bad musicians in my day. I mean, I've done some karaoke the past couple of days, like here, just being bored, and I'm even better than Heath Slater, and that's not saying much, but Ryback comes and saves us all before Heath Slater does anything. Ryback comes, Heath Slater tries to hit him with a guitar. Actually, he does hit him with a guitar. Guitar shatters. Ryback no-sells it. Meat hook / shell shock. Heath Slater's dead. It's all over. I guess they'll have a match. JBL called it the day the music died, which I thought was kind of funny, but looking back, you know, I don't even know why I wrote that here. R.I.P. for Slater. He's dead. Might be a match on SmackDown. Kevin Owens and Tyler Breeze versus Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler. Looked like a promising tag team match. All four of these guys, I guess I'm big fans of. Well, they're better workers on the roster, so I like them. And Owens avoided Ambrose at all costs, and pretty much did not have any contact with him, and that could be setting up for a Intercontinental. Well, that of course is setting up for an Intercontinental title match. Dirty Deeds on Tyler Breeze. Pretty much a nothing match. Just a regular, basic tag team match, and the faces win. Owens and Ambrose will eventually wrestle for the Intercontinental Championship, probably at TLC pay-per-view. We got bear with me here. I'm trying to find my spot here. And there's the interruption. I am going to fucking hang up. Ignore that. And here we go. I cannot pause this either because I would have to edit it all together, so I'm not going to answer. They just have to wait. It's most likely my girlfriend. She's gonna be pissed, but I'll tell her why, and she'll know why. Don't worry, guys. This is what it's all about. I'm losing my spot here. Not my liver spot, not my dog spot, not my bald spot. Fuck Mojo Rawley. Fuck him. They should have this commercial. It sucked. JBL and El Torito and Mark Henry do this stupid skit. Yeah, and this gets my Vince McMahon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a gimmick I'm gonna start here. A Vince McMahon fuck off of the day. And the way I do this is I do it in Vince McMahon's voice, as if he's saying fuck off. You know how he does that. You're fired voice. Well, Mojo Rawley, fuck off. And by the way, because I didn't do as one for the Survivor Series, I get 2 fuck offs for today. And for that slap fest during the Charlotte and Paige, I'm sorry Paige, love you, but you get the second Vince McMahon fuck off of the day. So Paige and Charlotte for the slap fest, fuck off. I didn't do that one that good. So there you go. There's our Vince McMahon fuck offs of the day. Expect to fuck off on every review. That's a gimmick I'm gonna start here, okay? So if anybody likes it or hates it, let me know. So yeah, this El Torito JBL Tex-Mex skit, I guess it's promoting a Burger King burger or Carl's Jr. or Hardee's or wherever you're at. In California, it's Carl's Jr., but in Florida, I used to be in Florida, it was Hardee's, so. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. El Torito and JBL and Mark Henry talk about a bunch of bullshit. I just wanted to get that one in. Anyways, recap of last night's finals. Roman Reigns wins the title. Sheamus screws him, is the new champion. We all know that. Blah, blah, blah. Main event time, thank God. Even going over this review, going over the show is fucking just exhausting, and it's a task. But it's not Sheamus. It's Rusev versus Roman Reigns. Sheamus is in Rusev's corner. They start off slow. Basic one-on-one powerhouse contest. Nothing special. Reigns is distracted by Sheamus a lot. Sheamus grabs Roman Reigns' foot as he's swinging to the ropes. Referee ejects him. Sheamus gets pissed. He leaves. So now it's a one-on-one, a true one-on-one. They go out to the outside. They brawl to the outside. A lot of back and forth, kicking out of each other's moves. Wade Barrett. They end up outside, and Wade Barrett attacks Roman Reigns, causing the DQ. Reigns wins by DQ. I assume they didn't even announce this, which is very common in WWE. And they try to attack Roman Reigns with a chair, but Roman Reigns grabs the chair, gets the chair somehow, hits everybody with the chair, including Sheamus, who came back to attack, and destroys Rusev with a steel chair, so he is destroyed. And Reigns reigns, so he is unscathed, and he comes out on top with a disqualification victory. It was a better than average show. I mean, it was better than I expected. It was still hard to watch because of all the bullshit in between. But match of the night, I would have to give that. Considering all the matches were just too short and nothing matches, I'm gonna have to give the Charlotte Paige match, because it was much better, even though the shitty finish. I'll have to give it to them. And the Slapfest, though, OMG, this is fucking horrible, but I hope they never ever do that again. So, you know, we got our fuck offs of the night, and we got our match of the night, and comedy spot of the night. Yes, has to go to the New Day. They are gold. Them and their and they tried to sing lyrics to I guess common basic generic lyrics to country songs, and it's hilarious. If you guys can look that up and watch it just for that segment alone, it's hilarious. But other than that, better than average show, but nothing to watch ever again. I want to erase it from my memory, but now it's embedded in history here on video for you, and here in my notes. Look at this. I took very detailed notes. Remind me not to take very detailed notes anymore, because it's exhausting. And it takes away from me, and well, not that there's anything to enjoy on the show, but it takes away from the show, me watching the show. I like to get into certain shit, whether it's good or bad, so. And now, that was the Raw review, and I want to get into some news before I go. Once again, thank you all if you guys are watching this and have made it this far. I'm over 30 minutes now, longer than the Survivor Series review. I guess because I put a lot of details into my notes. But here are some news. WWE Network's gonna have this ain't really news. Gonna have a Thanksgiving weekend marathon of all their original programming, which includes The Awful Swerved and Total Divas Season 4, which I guess is premiering on the network. And, Breaking Ground, which is probably their best show they got going, even though, once again, fuck Mojo Rawley. Actually, no, I can't do 3 fuck-offs, because that's... But he gets an honorable mention for fuck-off, but I won't do the Vince McMahon voice. He just gets the honorable mention. Sheamus Cesaro has been injured with a rotator cuff injury. He will be out 4 to 6 months. That's why he was not a part of Survivor Series. So I think I mentioned something about that last night, but now there's more details. So he's out. Sad news: Solomon Crow, who some of you may know as Sami Callihan. He might be Sami Callihan once again on the indie scene. He has been, I guess he's no longer with NXT, and he's been removed from the roster page. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if he's been released. There hasn't been any report of him being released, but, I'll update you all soon on that. Like I said, a record low Raw rating, and this is just horrible news. And, well, what did you expect? I mean, the pay-per-view was not a good pay-per-view, and it was just horrible. It was awful, and the ratings, they're dropping. We thought it was dropped lower than last week's awful ratings, so... And like I said, it wasn't that bad of a show. And, and I've seen the past few months there has been a plethora of awful Raws, but this one was, they had a couple things going. It wasn't like eventful, but at least there was things going on that... But I don't know, I was taking breaks in between watching it. I wasn't watching it live as it aired. I was watching it on a replay on DVR or whatever. And now I want to get before I go, and we're up to almost 40 minutes here, and I'm sorry this video is so long. If you made it this far, I just want to let you guys know on something. Give me 1 second. I got in the mail today something very, very special, and it's from Ticketmaster, and it is me and my fiance's WrestleMania tickets. This will be my first ever WrestleMania. I've been to 2 Royal Rumbles. I'm in Fresno, California. I'm from California. And I've been to the 95 Royal Rumble, the 96 Royal Rumble, and the 2005 Royal Rumble. And I've been to the Raw with Mike Tyson and Stone Cold confrontation. I think that's the #1 Raw moment of all time. So I was there. These aren't very good seats either. I think we're behind one of those poles, but it's WrestleMania. It's gonna be in Texas. It's not that far from Arkansas, from here to Dallas. So me and my girlfriend are big wrestling marks, and like I said, she might be here one day shooting a video with me, and we'll review maybe a Shimmer or a WSU or an AIW Girls Night Out, something girly, or maybe an NXT show. I talked to her about it, but yes, we are officially going. We also got WrestleCon tickets as well, so we're going to the WrestleCon Super Show. So, and it's expensive. I spent $600, and we aren't very rich. So, anywho, thank you all who've made it this far to this video, and if you haven't, at least check it out later, and share with your friends or share with other wrestling fans, and let them know that the Extreme Vampire is on YouTube, and I'm here ready to review everything. And like I said, I'm gonna be posting some videos maybe beginning next month, and after the new year, I'll probably be making even more videos. And that's for me. I got to go. Thank you all, and subscribe, comment, like, share, do all that stuff, and God bless, and we'll see you every Tuesday for the Raw review, and I'll let you know if there's going to be any other reviews. So thank you very much. See you guys.